Hey, what's up guys? DefenseCon is officially in its grand finale, which means we have less than 48 hours left to rent any ship that was on the show floor over the past 2 weeks. Today, I'm gonna run you through the ships you should actually be renting right now to make money fast, and then at the end, I'll tell you about which ships you should avoid because some ships have major bugs and blockers right now. And real quick before we get into it, there is a confirmed issue right now where some players cannot claim their own pledged ships or their custom insured loadouts at the ASOP terminals. This is in the issue council. I'll leave a link down in the description below. If you face this issue, you can contribute to the issue council and make it a priority to fix. I personally didn't face this issue, but I thought you guys should know if you are facing this issue. Alright, with that said, let's get into the ships. So starting with cargo hauling, the Crusader C2 Hercules is still the king. 696 SEO of cargo capacity, and it is stable in 4.8. And you can make a lot of money with it. The loop is stacking Covalex hauling contracts and grinding that reputation up towards senior and master rank to unlock the premium delivery runs between major orbital hubs. The C2 also has a massive drive-through cargo bay with front and rear ramps, and this opens up really useful trick for solo players. You can land a medical Ursa Medivac or a C8 Pisces rescue inside the cargo bay, so if you're heading out to a bunker or a distribution facility to loot or do FPS missions, you've got a medical bed on board and you're respawning on your ship instead of getting sent all the way back to a station or, God forbid, back to the planet. Now, if you don't want to deal with loading a second ship doing these FPS missions, the Cutlass Red and the Terrapin Medic, they have medical beds on board, perfect for FPS or bunker missions. You can use it to respawn and not have to waste time going back from the hospital back to the mission again. If you want flexibility and you're a solo player who doesn't want to commit to one role, the Drake Corsair is one of the strongest all-around ships in the game. As the pilot, you have a lot of firepower in your disposal. You can easily grind your bounty hunter guild reputation up towards VHRT and ERT tiers where the payouts are actually getting interesting. And if you don't want to do that, you can still do the cargo hauling missions. You have 72 SEO of cargo in your cargo hold, and you can put the Ursa Medivac again in the ship, so you can do the bunker missions and the distribution facility missions. So I highly recommend the Drake Corsair if you want to try a bunch of different things within the game. It's a great ship to try out. If you specifically want to lean into combat and bounty hunting, I highly recommend the Origin M80, which is the newest ship from Origin. It is a beast. It has 2 concealed size 5 guns and 2 size 4 hardpoints, all pilot controlled, and it tears through PvE targets fast. The loop here is grinding local security reputation at Microtech or Hurston, and here's the thing, you don't necessarily want to chase the highest tier contracts right away. Those ERTs and high-end targets can take you 30-40 minutes to complete. What you actually want to do is run lower tier contracts, clear them quickly with how hard this ship hits, and chain them back to back. At the end of an hour, you'll have stacked way more aUEC doing 5 or 6 of these missions than you would grinding through one long painful one. The M80 is perfect for that loop, specifically because of how quickly it puts down targets. Just keep in mind that reputation starts from scratch post-swipe, so you'll be working your way up, and once you go to that higher tiers, you could go with the following ship. The Aegis Tiburon is the new anti-capital ship gunship, and it is genuinely something. The pilot controls a spine-mounted size 10 laser beam directly from the cockpit. You don't need crew to fire that main gun, that's all you. And against capital ships, tactical strike group targets, and large installations, it melts them fast. The challenge as a solo player is that the side turrets need to be operated by a crew. So if fighters start swarming you from the flanks, you'd have to physically leave the pilot seat and walk to a turret yourself to deal with them. That works, but it's not smooth. With a crew, it becomes completely different ship. You run the beam, your crew handles the turrets, and nothing survives. If you have a squad, the Polaris, the Perseus, and the Tiburon are all worth seriously looking at for the tactical strike group missions. Solo, the M80 and Corsair are a better use of your 48 hours. Alright, before I go, the ships to be careful about this event is the Drake Ironclad, unfortunately. It is the brand new ship everyone is excited about it, but look, if you want to try it out, go for it. It is the newest thing after all, and a lot of people are out there flying it right now, and having a good time. Just know going in that there is a bug where the command module can detach during quantum jump, and that can derail a full session. You may run into it, you may not, but with only 48 hours left, it's worth having that heads up so you're not caught off guard if you hit it and you don't want to deal with it. Just swap to something else, totally up to you. There's also a bunch of other issues with the ship. The ship is literally trying to kill you and suffocate you to death. If you want to try that out and get suffocated, you can go for it, you can try it out. The Drake Caterpillar is also having some issues in 4.8, specifically around, again, the command module. Collision detection problems and docking glitches that can make it unreliable. I tried to dock the Polaris in this patch and I just couldn't. Maybe I'm a bad Polaris driver, but there's something going on with the docking that is not working correctly or as smoothly as it should be, so that is something to keep in mind. My recommendation is to stick to the stable ships. Grab those free rentals while they're available, and if you're hitting the ASOP pledge ship issue, drop your report in the issue council. Link in the description below. Let me know in the comments what you're flying today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it really helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the verse.